Hey you guys, so today I have some pretty exciting news to share. My new journal came out called Get Out of the Swamp, 52 Weeks of Rising from the Mire. So basically, it's kind of like my one that I already put out called Prompt to Grow, but better in so many ways. So I'll read the back matter to you and then we'll go through, discuss everything, kind of show you what it's about, how it's different, how it's better. And why you need this and or why you need both of these. And we're going to talk about future plans, what's coming next, and all that good stuff. So the back of it, the little blurb says, if life feels heavy, unclear, or like you're sinking into the same patterns, this journal is your way out of the swamp. Get Out of the Swamp, 52 Weeks of Rising from the Mire guide you through a year of deep reflection, honest self-examination, and meaningful growth. Each week gives you a focused prompt, an actionable challenge, and a grounding quote to help you release what weighs you. Sorry, it's got the little proof thing. Anyway, this journal is your invitation to untangle old habits, confront the truth with compassion, and step out of the muck one intentional week at a time. If you're ready to stop feeling stuck, your way forward begins here. So, you flip to the opening page. The dedication says, to those who believed in me when I was struggling to believe in myself. We have the content. We have the contents. As you can tell, we are the first ones to see this. I have barely even flipped through it myself. And I have different sections in there. So you don't necessarily have to go like week 1, week 2, week 3, through 52. There's different sections. Feel free to hop around, do as you feel. The different sections are descent into awareness, confronting the mirror, reclamation and identity, growth and transformation, rest, softness, and regulation, rising from the mirror. So let's flip to week 1, for example. It's about emotional awareness. There's a quote, a prompt, and a challenge. So the quote for week 1 or prompt 1 are emotions are messages, not mistakes. It is a quote from Margaret Young. Then there is a prompt. The prompt for this is, what emotion do you feel most often lately? And what is it trying to tell you? The challenge for the week is to take a moment each day this week to truly identify how you're feeling. So it gives you the quote to kind of think about and reflect on, the prompt to reflect, write, journal, process through, and the challenge to be more direct with yourself or more like honest with yourself that week. Like, what are some things to work on, be more mindful of? The whole purpose of having it 52 prompts or 52 weeks, obviously 52 weeks in a year, but to give you really time to like reflect, think, and do all these things throughout the week, to be just more intentional with your journey in life, whether that's just healing, trying to do better, motivation, or just like checking in with yourself, being more, like I said, mindful and intentional. I think this one is better than this one, but this one was my first. We're not going to judge ourselves. We're going to do good. This one is still great. If you want something that's just more simple, not as much to think about and stuff like that, Prompt to Go might be for you. Basically all this is just the different prompts, and that's it. It's just that simple. There's no quote, there's no challenge, no nothing to it. It's just the straight prompt. You still work on it like it's a week to week thing, just so you have time to like reflect, ground, be more intentional. For example, prompt 8 on here is, what external factors are giving you the most stress and anxiety right now? So yeah. Anyway, that's the announcement. It is available now on Kindle and obviously paperback. When you get it, it's not going to have this not for resale. This is just the proof. It came in today and I was super excited and just felt the need to share that now. But yeah, I'm super excited for you to get this. I'm super excited for you to start working on your healing, to be more intentional with yourself, to decompress, de-stress, and just really go through the movements of being a better person, or just, doing things differently. It's always good to work on ourselves. A lot of things are revealed as we work through them. They might not be like, oh, I need to work on this negative pattern or behavior, opposed to reading something and being like, dang, that stuck with me. Like, that stung. That is a part of me that I didn't realize that I needed to work on until, like, you're called out on it, essentially. So it's very guided, and will help you kind of like just stop going through the motions of life and being more intentional mentally and emotionally. So like I said, I am super excited for you guys to give it a look over, practice with it, use it, or maybe you're just holding it on your bookshelf till you are ready. It's not something that you have to stress about. That's why it's like you have the whole week. 52 journal entries a year opposed to 365. Obviously, do more if you want to do more. Let's say you blow through this in 52 days and you want another 52. Well, here you go. And who knows? Maybe I will have another one coming out where you'll have another 52 after that. Not sure yet. That hasn't necessarily been in my plan of action or anything like that. Also, another difference is the size. So this is an 8.5 by 5.5, and I went to a 9 by 6. I thought it would just be a little bit better for writing space. I listened to feedback, gave you guys a little bit more space, and with there being a little bit more text, it definitely helps kind of like even things out and stuff like that. The formatting's a little bit better, trust me on this. But yeah, I am super excited for you guys. Another thing that I do have coming out, it's a book called Chasing 25. Basically, it's 25 things that I learned about life by 25. And not just things like, oh, always wear your seatbelt. It's like harder things, like life things. Like not apologizing for saying no. And like I've been talking about being more intentional, it's to be more intentional. So I wanted this to come out roughly right before Chasing 25 to give you another thing to work on. These two books or journals are perfect to have while working through Chasing 25 and reading it, and just it's about self-discovery and just becoming a better version of you. It's great to never stop improving and to continue learning about things in life. So I'm very excited for that to come out. I am on one of the more final stages of editing. Editing for me takes a while. It is my downfall, and I am not at the point right now where I would like to hire an editor. I think for the next book for sure. But after Chasing 25, I do have plans for some other things that I'm not quite ready to share, but I will say there will be that genre shift like I've talked about in the past. So things are going to go more from mental health and that Southern Gothic tone to more Southern Gothic horror. There's going to be mental health sprinkled in and about and stuff like that. I am a huge advocate for mental health. I think it's very important to always work on our mindset and never stop improving. There's always things that we can work on and acknowledge and just do better with. So I'm not going to stop doing mental health, but I will be incorporating things that are more in line with the future of my brand. There's other exciting things to look out for. The website is still in the works. That did get put on hold. I am trying to find a way to more streamline my website. Right now, I am comfortable selling just on Amazon. There are future plans to be selling elsewhere, like I said, via the website. With that being said, I will still have my books available on Amazon, but I will also have them on my website, and I will be gearing followers or clients or customers, however you want to word it, more towards my website in the future once that is complete. So that is a huge project that is also coming up, and I'm so excited to see what the future is going to hold for Bayou Bound Books. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little update, and check it out. We got 2 options. They are all different prompts, by the way. Nothing is like a repeat or anything like that. So go check them out. They're available on Amazon. Like I said, it is called Prompt to Grow and Get Out of the Swamp. Both written by me, Isabel McGee. And give my author page a like on Amazon. Leave a review if you feel. There are more than one ways to just support me. It's not just about purchasing the Kindle or paperback editions of these books, but you can also support me by liking and subscribing, following my social media. I have TikTok and Instagram are my two main ones. Instagram is where I am most active, other than on YouTube, which I will be on here a lot more, being more intentional. I just took a step back from things for a second on YouTube just to kind of flesh out my business model a little bit more and be more intentional with my posting and having more, whether it's educational content, more personal content, or whatsoever. I just want it to have more substance to my branding, and I am super excited. Thank you guys for following me on this journey, and we will talk soon. Bye.